What's going on, everybody? My name's Remy. I want to make a video today about time management in college and how you can effectively manage your time, get everything done that you need to. Obviously, it's a busy time for a lot of people, classes, assignments, jobs for people, and even just your social life, having a life. So right now, I'm a senior at a four-year university in New England in the United States. I'm a senior right now. I'm graduating a semester early. So kind of have a little bit of experience with this in managing time, in accomplishing things effectively. So right now I'm taking 6 courses to finish early. I have a part-time job. I have a 3.9 GPA. I'm a former student athlete. I'm in 2 student organizations. So you can be busy and get it all done at the same time. I'm proof of that. So I just want to give you guys some helpful information. It's just some things that I've learned along the way. Alright, so getting into these 5 points. Point number 1 is time is your most valuable asset. So we all know everybody's got the same 24 hours in a day. It's what you do with your time that sets you apart. We've all heard that. So when able to prioritize your time more effectively, you got to be honest with yourself of what you want to get out of college. Most people, if it's just a degree, that's fine. If you want to come party for 4 years, that's fine too. It's a good place to do it. But if you want to get that degree, get that job that you want, or just get the experience you want, build out your network, meet new people, make some lifelong friends and lasting experiences, you have to be able to understand and be honest with yourself. Okay, this is what I'm here to do. This is what I'm here for, and that'll just make decision making easier for you when it comes to those tough decisions. So prioritizing your time will be easier if you have a clear definition of what you want to get out of college. Alright, so point number 2 is to know yourself and maximize your optimal time periods. So getting into that point, so finding your optimal time slots, that's when you feel you're most effective, right? You feel productive, you feel like you're unstoppable, you have all this energy, you're ready to go. It could be 6 a.m. for somebody, it could be 11 p.m. for another person. It's different for everybody. And I think if you're watching this, you know when you're most effective, you know when you're locked in. So in college, figure out that time where you're most effective and plan your most difficult assignments for that. If you have a big paper due, plan it out for a time where you know you're going to have the energy to do it, and not a time, procrastinate and do it on a Friday night when it's due. Set yourself up for success and know yourself at a deep level to know, alright, I know I'm going to be able to do it this morning because I'm going to have all this energy. I'm going to get a good night's sleep, get up early, do it. So just knowing those time periods will help you out. And especially when it comes to prioritizing your toughest assignments, make sure you schedule those in those time periods. Because if you don't, if you wait, you're not gonna be happy with the results of your assignments, and you're probably gonna get a bad grade. So along with point number 2 of knowing yourself and planning your optimal time periods for those toughest assignments, you have to realize where you're spending your time and maximize that time. If you feel like you've wasted time in the past, don't waste any more time worrying about it. You'll just be hustling backwards. So you have to move forward with purpose and energy to get everything done that you want to get done. Alright, point number 3, and this one's really important. So point number 3 is set specific time-oriented goals. So in order to keep track of all these priorities, all these classes, assignments, everything you have to do, you have to be clear on what you care about. And if you place time markers on these goals or on these assignments, you'll be more likely to keep your commitment and work towards achieving that goal. So writing them down in a planner or a book, something like that. I write them down on my phone in the notes section, or set a reminder. That's been effective for me. I know some people have a calendar, so they can plan everything out on the same level and see everything and prioritize that way. But just when it comes to your goals, you have to set specific time-oriented goals, or else you're not going to remember to do it. You have so much going on. If you put a time with your goals, you'll be more likely to stay committed to them and achieving them in the way that you want to. Alright, getting into point number 4, and this one might be challenging for a lot of people. Point number 4 is learn to say no. So you have a lot going on in your life if you're in college, or even if you're not in college. This could apply to you. You have a lot going on, and obviously people are going to ask things of you. Family, friends, it could be anybody. They're going to ask things of you, and usually these things are going to take up your time and attention. So you need to set boundaries because it's your time. And whatever time you spend doing something for somebody else, that's time that you're losing from doing something that you want to do. So just You have to set boundaries and be open with people. Obviously, we want to help people out, especially loved ones or family. But you have to learn to say no. Because if you spread yourself too thin, you're definitely going to crash or have a mental breakdown. Been guilty of that a couple times. But you have to set these parameters for people, or you're just going to be frustrated, spreading yourself too thin, and you're not going to like the results of what's happening in your life. Also, in point number 4, learn to say no. Understand that you might feel selfish sometimes, but sometimes you need to be selfish. It's your life, and like I said before, it's your time. If they're taking time away from you, that's time that you don't have to spend on things that affect you in your own life. So understand that there's no disrespect in saying no if you say it respectfully. So you might feel selfish in saying no, but if you do it in the right way, they can't really say anything to you. Because this point number 4 is really important, and I want to put a lot of emphasis on it, because if you can't learn to say no, if you never learn, you'll always be at the mercy of other people, and you'll end up living somebody else's life, or living just in ways that don't really benefit you, that benefit people around you. So you definitely want to set this habit early, or else you'll be at the mercy of others, and living in other people's plans for you, and nobody wants to do that. All right, point number 5 is seek out success. So at most universities, first-year students get assigned a faculty advisor to help them plan their schedules out, help out with assignments, or just getting used to being on campus. So if you're assigned one of those advisors or a mentor, definitely seek them out for success. Most likely they've been around, most likely they've been students themselves, so they can be really helpful, a really helpful resource in time management, and just understanding too the place where you're at, they were once at, so they can help you avoid some pitfalls that they've probably gone through themselves. So it could be academic issues that you need help with, but also any other issue as well. So seek out success. Seek out older students too, seniors like myself right now. I'd be happy to help anybody who comes to me with problems about time management or questions. Faculty at your university, they want to help you out. They want to see you succeed. So really use them as a resource. Your tuition dollars is going to pay them too. So definitely utilize that resource. Seek out those successful people, those people who are in the position that you want to be in at some point. Get their advice, get everything you can from them, because they're there to help you. So definitely utilize that. All right, to quickly recap those 5 points: time management in college, how to help it out. 5 points. Point number 1, time is your most valuable asset. So everybody's got the same amount of time, 24 hours in a day. It's what you do with yours that sets you apart. So be honest with yourself. What do you want to get out of school? What do you want to accomplish? Do you want to make connections? Do you want to play sports? Do you want to have a job? Do you want to get straight A's? Be honest with yourself of what you want to get out of it. Point number 1, time is your most valuable asset. Point number 2 is to know yourself and prioritize your optimal time period. So know when you're most effective, know when you're going to have that energy, and plan those tough assignments and those tough tasks, tough conversations for those times when you are going to have the most energy. Point number 3, set specific time-oriented goals. This one's really important. We've all heard this before. Write those goals down in order to keep track of them and your priorities. Allocate your time for the most important tasks first, to make sure you complete them. Point number 4 is learn to say no. This is the tough one. So understand you might feel selfish sometimes, but you're going to have to be selfish in your own life and with your own time. So don't spend too much time living somebody else's life or helping them figure out their life when you have to figure out yours. And point number 5 is seek out success. So find those successful people, those people who are in positions that you want to be in now. Ask them for advice. They'll help you out. I'm sure they will. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Definitely leave a comment down below. Ask me a question, I'll reply. Subscribe for more videos like this. We'll be getting into more stuff about time management, personal finance, just being successful, living the life you want to. So everybody, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.